Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new game news roundup. Well, we've got a little bit of sales data coming in from Call of Duty Black Ops 7, specifically UK retail launch sales. So, not worldwide, but there is other information like how it's performing on Steam. It's showing might not be the biggest launch. Sales are definitely, going into this, I expected Black Ops 7 to not perform as well as Black Ops 6. For the fact that it's more of a small release, and they just did Black Ops 6 last year. Kind of like how Modern Warfare 3 underperformed compared to Modern Warfare 2, the recent Modern Warfare versions. So yeah, some tidbits about the UK retail sales for Call of Duty Black Ops 7 has been shared by the game business editor-in-chief and co-founder Christopher Dring on social media. Retail sales for Black Ops 7 in the UK were 61% lower than 2024's Black Ops 6, according to GfK data. So this is specifically retail. Excludes digital. Mind you, last year to this year, digital percentages, if digital is any higher this year than last year, it's not more than a few percent higher. It's not like comparing a game, to 5 years ago. Okay, digital is a much higher percentage than 5 years ago, but it's maybe a few percent higher. So that might, if you include digital, maybe it's down like 55% best case scenario year over year. This is UK launch week sales. Obviously, we don't know for sure. And it was available on Game Pass Day 1 last year and this year as well, at least on the highest Ultimate tier. And of course, Game Pass Ultimate is now $30 a month instead of $20 a month, at least here in the US. And I think the price has gone up everywhere around the world, some places even by a much higher percentage. I digress. Also of note, the latest entry in the Call of Duty franchise, Black Ops 7, had a smaller UK retail launch than Battlefield 6 did. But of course, if no, Battlefield 6 was not available on Game Pass Day 1. So there are a lot of people who might have bought Black Ops 7, but because they have subscribed to Game Pass, they decided to do Game Pass instead. Playing on Game Pass because they were already subscribed to Game Pass, so they decided to subscribe to Game Pass instead of buying the game. At least for Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. But of course, of note, Battlefield 6 was PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Black Ops 7 were those same platforms as well as PS4 and Xbox One. So it was available on more platforms, Black Ops 7, but it was also available on Game Pass Day 1, so maybe that balances each other out. But overall, units sold at retail in the UK, Black Ops 7 had a smaller launch than Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 obviously is the first Battlefield game in many years. It had a lot of hype around it. And this is not just the only bit of data. I know you can't really apples and oranges, all that stuff. But if we look here at Steam charts, this is peak concurrent players. You see here, of course, you have to go to specifically the Call of Duty app thing on Steam, whatever the hell. Call of Duty experience, yeah, it supports Black Ops 6, 7, and Call of Duty Warzone, blah, blah, blah. But if you go down here, I hope you can see, let's zoom in a little bit more. Oops, that's one too many. So we go here, Black Ops 6 release. So the week Black Ops 6 came out, the Call of Duty thing peaked at 306,000 concurrent players in its first week. And then the week later, it peaked a little bit higher at 315,000. And you might see, like, okay, 300,000, a tick over 300,000. And then Black Ops 7, it boosted the Call of Duty on Steam to 100,000. This is concurrent players at any given time, so it's not perfect relations of sales, but peak concurrent players peaked at 100,000 in its first week versus 300,000. Yeah, that's big. It's 1/3 compared to a year ago with Black Ops 6 that Black Ops 7 cost. So that's not a good sign. 61% down in the UK. 2/3 down potentially on Steam. I guess you could say player count might be up on Game Pass. But considering Xbox has not released, or Microsoft Activision hasn't released any press release on Black Ops 7 yet, and it came out last week, that's not a good sign. Not a good sign, but I thought I'd mention that. And, as another comparison here, Battlefield 6 peaked at 747,000. 747,000 in its first week. And since then, 600,000, gone down to 320,000, up, down, and and you'd see like, oh, it hasn't really gone down since Black Ops 7. And actually, right now, there's 168,000 people playing Battlefield 6 compared to 72,000 playing the Call of Duty thing, which is Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, 7, and Warzone all together in this. Mind you, if I recall, Black Ops 7 is available on the PC Game Pass app and Battle.net. Is it not available on Epic Games? I'm not totally sure. And Battlefield 6 is not available on the Xbox PC Game Pass and whatnot. So not perfect, but either way, even the peak here for Battlefield 6 at 747,000 is higher than last year's Black Ops 6 at 300,000. It's twice as high. Obviously, it's not perfect comparisons, but you can compare things. It's saying that yes, Black Ops 7 is performing less than Black Ops 6, which is to be expected. It was a smaller release. The campaign out here is very, very short, so I was not expecting to perform nearly as well, especially being the year after Black Ops 6. It's like they should have waited. They should have done something else, but it is what it is. Or I feel like at this point, what they should do is go like the Fortnite model. Have a free-to-play Call of Duty thing. I guess you can say they kind of have this thing here, but have multiplayer with a battle pass that gets updated every 10 weeks, 12 weeks, every 3 months or whatever. And then you have a list of campaigns that you can buy for X amount of price, and if you're a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, PC Game Pass subscriber, you get it included. Like, and then there's a new Call of Duty game. All right, we'll update the game. We'll update the multiplayer with content from that specific Call of Duty game. I feel like that's how they should go. Follow the Fortnite route. They might get more players. Maybe, potentially, possibly. But overall, so far, Black Ops 7 is definitely underperforming. For sure. Just thought I would mention all this. It seemed important to point out. Maybe not a good sign, but it also, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe then next year's Call of Duty will be another big one. It's like, it's everything everyone's hoping it to be. It's fantastic, and then it does well. You ebb and flows. If we get a few years of declining, the next Call of Duty doesn't perform that much better than Black Ops 7 or worse, and it does that for a few years, then we can start to worry. But one release here and there, it happens. It happens. So anyways, I thought I'd mention that. Go over this for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you all next time for some more gaming news, gaming sales, and gaming industry information.